Good morning, interwebs. It's about 10 o'clock California time, and I've been up since like 6:15. Yay! And we had breakfast. We had muffins and danishes and juice and cantaloupe and all the things that we don't usually eat at home, which was, again, fun and exciting. And now we did some dishes, and I scrubbed my mom's cabinet, so I got to feel useful. And then we are headed off here to the Children's Museum shortly. They're going to have a painting activity, clinic-y thing, so that should be fun. We'll see how that all turns out. Kids are excited. And then, and the Children's Museum is within walking distance of my parents' house, so that's kind of cool. We can just walk and then come back whenever we're done. And then this afternoon, we're going to do lunch. And then instead of having rest time, Steve and the kids are going to hop in the car and drive to his uncle's, pick his uncle up, and then they are driving down to a Dodger game tonight. And I'm staying here because I have no desire to be in those crowds. That just sounds craziness. So I will be sitting at home doing, I don't know what. I think I'm going to go run some errands with my mom, go do some shopping and puttering around in stores. So hopefully it will be a good day. Feeling very pink between the hair and the bougainvillea and my pink shirt. It's very, very pink today, apparently. But yeah, it's gonna be a fun day, right? I don't know. We'll see how it all turns out. And I forgot. So we stayed up late last night reading because I went to, put everybody to bed and read our read aloud. I think I ended up reading between 5 and 7 chapters because it was at the end of the book, and it was so good. We really enjoyed A Week in the Woods. Apparently, my 2-year-old was walking around yesterday and just randomly goes up to Steve and goes, "Dad, I like reading A Week in the Woods." So Steve came and told me, which is always good because, kids don't always tell you the things that they do or don't like. They always tell you the things they don't like. That's probably true, but not the things that they do. So it's good when you find out that what you've picked is working. So the next book we're going to read is called Dorco the Magician. I had 2 books, and we read the synopsis today, and they got to pick which one they wanted, and they picked Dorco. So we will start that. Might not be till tomorrow, but maybe this afternoon. We'll see. But I'm excited to start another book. Children's Museum was good, and we did ring painting with Olympic ring colors, and they used cups, and they got to, paint little circles all over paper, and then my daughter used a bunch of the extra paint and finger painted. There were our 3 kids and 2 other kids, and that was it. So that was, something to do. And the kids played some more, and then we came home and did a few more little odd jobs around my parents' house. And then we had some mini sandwiches that I made for lunch, and the kids kind of played with my parents. And then Steve and the kids headed out to drive and pick up his uncle, and then they're headed to the Dodger game. So I, after that, helped do some dishes and stuff, and then my mom and I went and ran some errands, and we did a whole bunch of walking around and a whole bunch of going to places, and not a lot of buying of things, which is good. But in a second, I'll show you what I did buy. We went to the teacher store so I could get some stuff, and then she also went to a grocery outlet place and got a few things, and we went to Joann's, where I ended up buying nothing because I have better coupons to work for tomorrow than I did for today, because everything I wanted was already on sale, but not as much sale as I can get tomorrow. So I will go back, and I went to Michael's. They just opened a new Michael's here, and that was all right. I actually probably will go back tomorrow because there's a few things I wanted, but I wasn't sure exactly how much of the yarn I wanted, so I need to check that all out before I buy it. And I also found out that you can't use the 40% off coupons on magazines, which last time I'd ever wanted to buy a magazine or a book, you still could, but you can't anymore. So that's kind of unfortunate. Since they're trying to make using those coupons harder and harder so that you just can't use them. It doesn't seem to stop them from raising the prices so that you really need to use a coupon to make anything worth buying, but that's neither here nor there. So we did that, and then we went to Costco and picked up a few things. And when we were at Costco, we ran into my sister, and so we are actually going to go over, me and my parents, to my sister's house for dinner tonight. So I'm just filming this, then I'm going to go hop in the shower and kind of get around, and my mom's taking a nap, and I think my dad's probably napping too. I was just watching a few YouTube videos and taking a little rest, and I thought I would check in with you all and let you know what I've been up to. So, what we bought today. Oh, I forgot we went to the dollar store too. So, we went to the teacher store, and I got a package of sentence strips. There's 100 per pack in here, and they were $4.99. And I'm going to cut them up and use them for spelling words for my daughter. And then a package of baby bear counters, set of 102. You probably all remember these from school, the little manipulatives. They look like tiny little bears, and these actually have the full assortment of rainbow colors. And I need them for my son's math curriculum. And those were $14.99. The set I had, I'm missing so many pieces that it really makes it difficult to use for math. And then at the dollar store, my mom got these things I picked out, a stamp and roll marker set with Cars themes, because my kids love all things Cars themed, and a jumbo checkers set, which my daughter actually needs a checkers set to do a math activity, not math, history activity, which we are doing tomorrow for school, and I forgot to bring the checkers set with us. But this will actually be better, because I think that we can just decorate these checkers instead of kind of having to like tape something on to our original set that we have at home. We'll actually just be able to like use this game board just for this purpose, because for $1 I can swing it. So we went to dinner at my sister's, and now I was actually going to head to bed, and then I went, oh no, the vlog, I didn't put it up yet. So I am down getting ready for that. But before that, I was having a conversation with my dad about this. And it was kind of funny, because I was thinking about the fact that previously nobody in my personal life knew that this existed. And I was okay with that. Not that I'm not okay with them knowing. In fact, it's probably good. Theoretically, it would give people in my personal life a chance to get to know me better, because I don't always know that they do know me particularly well. And, you know, there's always room to know someone better, right? But it's kind of interesting, because if you don't do YouTube-y type things or put your life out in this way, I don't really even know how to explain it, you don't necessarily have a reference point for some of the weird, like, mental issues, I guess, that come along with it. But it's also funny when I tell people that I've been doing this, the first question everybody has is, well, do people watch it? And it's like, well, yes, I guess, or to me, people watch it. I don't know how many people need to watch it for you to think that people are watching it. I would personally much rather have 3 people who I can actually, like, definitively say, I know this person watches, and this person watches, and this person watches, and if you're watching, it's probably you that I'm talking about, because I know there are a small number of people that regularly watch what I produce. And thank you for those of you that are out there, and you probably know who you are. But that I would rather have a small number of people that are actually watching, rather than be, I don't know, when you're like the big channels or even like medium-sized channels, your viewers are just numbers. They're not people who, like, if you see a comment, you can't relate that to something else, I think. And maybe creators with lots of subscribers can, but I just don't imagine that you see a comment and you know the name and you immediately are like, oh, well, I watched their video where they did this, or I saw them on Instagram doing this, or oh, I wonder if their grandkids doing this. You don't think of them in that way, or at least not the large majority of your quote-unquote following or whatever, you know. So it's just kind of, I don't know, there's a lot of things. They're all floating around up here right now. And maybe at some point they will all make themselves in a nice little line, and I will share them with you again. But it's kind of an interesting thing to think about, and as I talk about the YouTubiness of my life with other people, it brings up more, not even concerns, like it makes me more okay with the fact that I'm doing it and the reasons I'm doing it. It just, I don't know, brings up a bunch of stuff. So that's that. And now I guess I also feel like I don't necessarily know what to say all the time, because it's one thing when I felt, because I didn't feel like I was talking to strangers. In fact, I felt more like I was talking to people who kind of got it. But now I might theoretically be talking to my family members, and I don't know that they'll get it. So that's just, I don't know. That's that for tonight. So I am waiting for Steve and the kids to get back from the Dodger game, and they had fun, and they ate Dodger dogs, and they ate nachos, which are my favorite, and I didn't get any, but that's what I get for not wanting to go to a large crowded event. But they ate those, and they had peanuts, I guess. I don't know. No ice cream, though, so I'm not as jealous. If they had had nachos and ice cream, then I really would have missed out. But I had a delicious pork medallion dinner at my sister's house, and that was really, really good. And I got to listen to her play the ukulele, and that was fun, and we just kind of hung out. So I am going to get this uploaded and go, and I might crochet a little while I am waiting for Steve and the kids to get home, and I might fall asleep before they get here. We'll see. And if my Wi-Fi is working, I might catch up on some YouTube on my phone while I do that. Just because, I don't know, there's videos out there that I have not watched that I'm going to have a backlog of when I get home. So, might as well catch up a little. And I've been trying to stay in my normal routine some, and that's what I would usually do at night after everybody went to bed. So, we will see how that all turns out, and I will see you all in the morning. Nighty-night!